the second song, "Arrive," is the first song technically that you started with.
So this one, actually, I guess we talk about it after, huh?
Yeah, we could talk if you have any preface you want to go to, something for us to think about before we jump in, or do you just want to jump in?
Actually, I guess I'd prefer to talk about it after anyway.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll give context.
Then let's dive in and vibe. Oh.
Your mind is a place that only you can
Love that part. Oh, that was neat. Wow. That is something else. I love how dirty that bass is.
That was like probably the most, I'd say that was the first song I don't know, I felt like I made so many connections musically with that song. Like something clicked there that like had not clicked previous. I think that's ultimately why it inspired me to make a whole project around it, because I don't know. And not that it's like I can look back on that now and I'm listening through and I'm hearing a lot of things where it's like, okay, I wish I would have done that differently. I wish I would have mixed that differently. I wish I would have EQ'd this differently. And that's kind of cool, because it's, to me, it's like looking back, it's almost like a time capsule.
Ooh, yeah.
Of
How long
kind of
ago
where-
did you write this one?
So I started writing it in June. I came up with the concept of it in last June, and or no, it was May. Maybe it was April even. Yeah, I don't know. It was like early summer, maybe late spring of last year, and then completed it in September.
Nice. The way that bass like wobbles all over the place just gets me. And then the way the song ended, where it didn't like it, I don't know if it ended on a minor or something, but it didn't resolve.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Oh, I love that you noticed that. That transition into that note, which like I could probably do that rather easily now, but at the time I did not know how to do that, and so that was like a whole day of work trying to get that transition into that note to be very dissonant, because I wanted my idea, and I guess the context behind that song is like, so you've created the world. You did that in the first song. The world is now there, but that doesn't mean that you're in that world. So arrive is your arrival into it, and in whatever form or fashion that is to you, whether that's good, bad. That's so like that one's fun because I don't know. That's almost like your create a character screen.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I did know. I vibe with that. I know what that means.
So yeah.
You know your crowd. I like it.
Yes, I do. I'm part of that crowd as well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love that. And I think it was over here around the 3:15 mark. Where is it? Oh, that right there. That squeak. That just shows up. That it's so high pitched and I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, that was another fun thing with this song was like just I don't know, the arrangement of it is very sparse. So it's like I don't really have a lot of things layered on top of each other for a lot of the song. So each thing's kind of got its own little space to breathe within the mix of the song. And so like it kind of made it did make it fun to then throw in like one-off things. And I don't know, some of my favorite songs and some of my favorite parts of my favorite songs only show up once. You know, it's like that moment in the song where you're like, oh, here it is. And it's like, I don't know, it's just that moment of like, you know, like your favorite part. And so I kind of wanted to add, like sprinkle in things like that, where it's like, you only get it that once and it just makes it a little bit sweeter because you don't get it any more than that. And I don't know. So if you want it, you gotta listen back through.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so good. There's this clap slap feel in it too that I don't know, I can't remember where it is, but it's Also love the beginning. The beginning was so eerie. I liked it. Like, I don't know if eerie was what you were going for, but
Yeah, no,
especially
I mean, I love that. And I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, you're good.
Love
Feel free to
I
do
love
it.
any interpretation of what that is because I've gotten different ones, and that's what I don't know. That was like my whole. That's what I wanted. I wanted to have people be like, "Oh, this is really eerie," or that's really nice." I don't know. Certain people, it's interesting to me. Like my different friends that I've talked to, like almost all of them have like a different favorite song on it, which
Yeah.
is a I don't know. That's what I wanted. I wanted people to kind of have their own like part of it that they're like, oh yeah, I like that's what I like because of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and you were mentioning before, and I thought it was very interesting that a lot of the short songs have the most plays, which would make sense within my spectrum of YouTube in creation. Is they're always saying create short material because that's what's hitting the people these days. They have so little ability to stick with a song or a video for a long amount of time, or they're for either like they can't focus, or they can't or they're looking for the next thing. It doesn't catch their attention for long enough. So I don't I but this song, for being 6 minutes, is one of the top 3 songs on this album. So I love that the song itself has almost uh like pushed back against the norm
yeah.
of short songs get played more.
Yeah, that's an interesting. I guess I didn't really notice that, but that is true. That one I think was uh, I don't know. It was a bit like heavier than a lot of my other stuff in general is, which I think does appeal to um, kind of at least a different different group of people, which might also add to some of that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Natalie Achenbach says, Ian, it's snowing on your birthday. Are you happy now? Is it snowing outside right now? I was going to go for a run. I mean, I'm going to run anyway, but I can't tell from my minuscule basement window.
Ian, I'm gonna go re up on my coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, buddy, do it.